and more home thoughts from abroad, because it's a nice day here in the Netherlands. If you didn't already know, that's where I am located, and I've been for 35 years now, but I get to see a lot of games at Portman Road and meet friends as well over there every season. Now, reflections on that game on Saturday. Was it a good decision to cancel it in the end, annul it? Well, it was. Let's face it, it was unplayable. Even the referee, who was determined to try and keep that game going, eventually conceded that there was no point. The ball wouldn't bounce, and it was, quite frankly, atrocious playing conditions. So the game will be replayed almost certainly. We're just waiting for confirmation from the EFL on that. It should come later in the day. But I have heard rumours that it may be played with 11 against 10 because Town had Jacob Greaves sent off. Now, would that be fair? Well, I'm not entirely sure, because if it was played from the moment he was sent off, maybe. But for the whole game, it doesn't seem entirely fair. But then Blackburn would argue that they would have won the game if it hadn't been for the rain, which is a fair argument, although there would have been a lot of added on time. So I'm not even too convinced about that. And there's a great debate about 10 against 11. Doesn't seem fair to me. On an entirely different subject, Luke Woolfenden is earning with Coventry City these days £25,000 a week. At Ipswich, he was on about 12,500, half of that. He is a good defender in my view. I think we made a mistake getting rid of him, because, to be honest, Jacob Greaves is a bit of a accident waiting to happen, a bit like George Edmondson, and we paid almost 15 million for him, so I'm not convinced that that was such a clever move, and losing Cam Burgess was the biggest mistake of all. But I believe that Town were in negotiations with him over a new contract, but he quite simply didn't want to stay. Okay, we leave it here for now. Thanks for tuning in, and what we say, up and down!